We are anonymous.
Greetings world, we are Anonymous. So you want to join Anonymous, you want to support the Anonymous idea and be anonymous. Do you like what Anonymous stands for, namely justice and truth? You would like to stand side by side with such like-minded ones. We would like to commend you for your desire to join us, and as you may already know, anyone can be anonymous. Yes, that's right, including you. But not everyone can be anonymous, or be considered as true anons, amongst our worldwide family. Let us ask you some questions that you can answer to yourself. Do you know the names Aaron Swartz, Julian Assange, Barrett Brown, Chelsea Manning, formerly Bradley Manning, Edward Snowden or Jeremy Hammond? If you do not know any of these names, stop this video now and use your internet search engine to find out who they are and come back to this video, because being anonymous is simply not just about putting on a Guy Fawkes mask and then calling yourself anonymous. The names we just mentioned are men who are willing to fight for truth, fight for justice, fight for freedom and risk their freedom for your freedom. Are you prepared to fight for those on this earth you do not know? Are you prepared to take risks and make sacrifices for those whom you do not know? The reason why we say this is because being anonymous is not for the selfish. Being anonymous is not for those who seek glory or personal fame. It is not for those who think wearing a Guy Fawkes mask a few times a year will make them some kind of hero or someone to be respected. If you believe this, then anonymous is not for you. Let us tell you about being anonymous. Firstly, anonymous is an idea that has reached millions of people all over the world. It's an idea that has attracted people from all walks of life, and an idea that many, united as one, can come together and fight for. Anonymous fights against our world's greedy elite, our greedy bankers, greedy corporations, corrupt politicians, corrupt governments and those who steal the air we breathe, having no care or empathy about anyone else on our earth, but are paid and voted for to protect and provide for their citizens. Let us ask you this, are you sick and tired of seeing your loved ones sick and in pain with no cures to give them? Are you sick and tired of seeing your loved ones dying because you do not have the money, support or help that you need to help them? Are you sick and tired of seeing greedy company CEOs walking away with multi-million-dollar handshakes and big smiles on their faces all the way to the bank? Do you feel angry about the amount of money you and others on this earth have to continually keep paying to greedy bankers for fear of losing your home? Are you angry about the interest banks charge, their fees, their penalties, and their charges just for keeping your money that is only zeros on a computer database? Bankers use your money to loan to other people and charge them high interest rates, and what do they give you in return for using your money? Nothing. The whole banking system is one of our world's biggest problems. Are you aware of this? Are you aware of the greedy trillionaires, billionaires, the rich and powerful controlling governments, and how this world is being directed and controlled? Did you know that no matter who you vote for, it makes no difference as they are controlled by a higher power, and yet we are all led to believe that our votes matter and can make a difference or some kind of change? Well, Anonymous is here to tell you there will be no change. It is a lie. Our world has been running the same way for far too long, by greedy, selfish, evil men and women who care only about themselves. Our world's higher powers know what the masses want, and so they give it to them. False promises that are always broken, false hopes, new changes and a new face, to make these same false promises over and over again. They give us entertainment to keep us amused, to keep us sidetracked, and to keep us from waking up and seeing our world for what it truly is, a very cruel and hateful world. They brainwash us from an early age, starting at school, where we learn to conform, obey, and take their word for what is good for us and what is bad for us, and then they scare us and tell us what will happen if we do not accept their rules and laws, conform and obey. Do you know that our system has failed? Do you know that our governments lie and deceive us? They keep us working as slaves and give us just enough so-called freedom to make us believe we are in control. But the truth is, when you stand up to their injustices, their police brutality, their corruption, their evil acts towards mankind and their unfair system, they will use whatever force necessary to stop you and to silence you. If you think at this point your government would never kill you and has your best interest at heart, then there is no point you listening any further, as they have been doing this since the beginning of time and nothing has changed. If you believe this not to be so, then you are still a sheeple and need to mentally wake up. Look around you. Take a good look around you and ask yourself, is the world getting any better? Are you debt free? Are you healthy? Are you just surviving on each paycheck week to week? We are the 99% and we are all in this together. We are many and they are few. Governments only have such power because they use money to pay those in their military forces who are used to fight their greedy wars for oil, for gold, for diamonds, for resources and for control of countries and land that has all these resources, so that our greedy elite can profit and make even more money. They use their police force to keep us in control of their laws and rules and shoot us or arrest us if we disobey, and they use such police to find ways to make us pay fines for so many reasons, giving them millions of dollars in revenue raising. Do you see yourself as someone who is awake to all of the above? If you are already well aware of the above, and if you are sick and tired of the way our world is heading, which is not in a very positive direction for our future generations to come, and if you are angry at all of the above, then Anonymous would like to welcome you to our family. Anonymous would like to embrace you and reassure you that no one fights in this family alone. We encourage you to find your local Anons in your area and make yourself known. You do not have to be a hacker, you do not need a Guy Fawkes mask, you do not need computer skills, you just need to have the willpower and strength to fight against our evil governments and the elite controlling them, and a strong desire for justice and truth. We warn all new Anons to learn the difference between those who are real Anons and a part of our family, and from those who just use the name of Anonymous to profit, and who call themselves real Anons or the official Anonymous on Facebook pages, Twitter accounts or YouTube channels. Understand that Anonymous has no leader and no spokesperson, including the author of this video, for I'm just your fellow brother or sister, united as one. No one speaks for Anonymous, no one owns Anonymous, as Anonymous is simply an idea, but remember this, not everyone who claims to be Anonymous is Anonymous. We welcome all new Anons with open arms, and wish for all those who wish to embrace the Anonymous idea to come together united as one, and promise you that your fight against the elite on this earth and the fight for justice and truth will not be regrettable. We all welcome you as our brother and sister, and we would like to this opportunity to encourage our existing brothers and sisters worldwide to continue to keep up their fight and help our new Anons. We are Anonymous, we are Legion, united as one, divided by zero. We do not forgive, we do not forget. Along with our new Anon family members, our world's elite can expect us